2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. DH it.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brooks, and stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And Brooks, here we go. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Williamson. And he elevates with a slam. Justice Winslow did not like that.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Morant looking around. Banked in off the glass.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Williamson against Jackson. The drive by Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
No good from Valanciunas. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Holiday. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Williamson.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Morant passes to Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Morant. Now the dish to Brooks. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And stolen by Williamson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant with it. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Ball. Outside Holiday. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Morant against Ball. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end. They're causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
Pass to Valanciunas. Tries again. Pelicans with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram against Winslow. With the teardrop. They get it back, and Ball stays with it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks finds Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Williamson against Jackson. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And stolen by Williamson. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans ahead, up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward position.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Hart, and the wide-open shot from Redick. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside, Redick. Hayes trying to break through. And he gets it back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. The pass to Gutterich. Here's Clark, covered by Okafor. Count that one. Clark's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game, and he gets it to go.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Jones drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got his first points in this one. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent and just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Ingram outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Anderson. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Jackson passes to Morant. And it's Okafor off the drive.
Boy, I tell you, Okafor gets room to run to the bucket. He doesn't hesitate for a second. I mean, really like his aggressiveness and how he dumps it home.
Brooks against Holiday. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Okafor. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Zion Williamson. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Ingram. And the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Here's Jackson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Ingram dishes to Favors. Outside, Ball. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Passes it to Jackson. And so it's New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 11. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
New Orleans moving it around. Ingram attacking. Ball's knocked loose. He's all alone. Valanciunas with the ball. Favors picks him up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Outside, Redick. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Favors kicks to Hart. Pass to Williamson. And the pass to Hart. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Jones. Clark controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pelicans leading by 5. Pass to Favors. The drive by Williamson. Count it. Williamson's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hands.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Ball kicks to Redick. Pass to Williamson. Dishes it to Favors. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. 5 to shoot. Back to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jones drives in. Here's Valanciunas.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Redick dishes to Favors. Back to Redick. To the inside. Favors passes to Redick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Redick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
First one falls for him. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead has got down to 5 on the bucket from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brooks against Redick. Plays it up and banks it in. Redick's got 4 this quarter.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Hayes throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Kicks it to Redick from the corner. It's Clark with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really... Oh, great! Goodness! That was special!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pass to Hayes. He dishes it to Redick. And it's Hart, top of the key. Left side, Jackson. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pelicans lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Jahlil Okafor is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Ingram. And it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. There's the lob to Jackson. Here's Ingram. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Here's Brooks. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jackson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Brooks. On the wing, Winslow. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Ball's checked in. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Anderson.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Okafor, high post. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Winslow. And again, it's Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. From deep, Brooks drills the three-pointer.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now Ball. Ingram left side. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Brooks with it. Favors picks him up and stolen by Williamson. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Valanciunas. Morant passes to Winslow, taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday, leading the fast break. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Winslow against Ingram. Great communication on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now here's Ingram. To the paint. Here's Favors. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. Now here is Holiday. Over Anderson. It's off. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
We come to you tonight from the short. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Garland kicks to Thompson. There's the pass to Sexton. Love outside. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Outside, Sexton. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Ingram attacking. Feeds it to Holiday. Back to Ingram. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Will it go? Garland, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Ball, the pass to Holiday. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Williamson. Holiday, offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. Williamson right side. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Sexton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Back to Williamson. Ingram trying to get open. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Inside. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Ingram outside. Count that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Garland dishes to Nance. Garland kicks to Osman. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. Stolen by Exum. Unhindered, going all the way. And that one's good. Osman.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
34 seconds left in the first. Pass to Reddick. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Hayes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Dellavedova, the pass to Nance. Back to Dellavedova. The three. That one, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Hart, Okafor out there with Hayes. And there's Jackson, and it's Reddick in at the shooting guard. The Cavaliers trail by 10.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Cleveland.
Able to finish on the drive, give Reddick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
The drive by Nance to the inside. Here's Drummond. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Stolen away. Windler, the pass to Nance. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hayes with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here is Nance. The Pelicans make their last shot. Clock at 6. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Andre Drummond.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Reddick against Porter. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Porter. No good from the left block. Here's Jackson. It's deflected.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Porter dishes to Drummond. And stolen by Reddick. It's stolen by Nance. Right side, Porter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Drew Holiday has checked in for Frank Jackson. Outside, Ball. The dish now to Ingram. And yes, it's good. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Love. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Favors.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Ingram with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
The defense has got to be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. Holiday against Sexton. And the basket is good.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Ingram. No good there. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Love the pass to Sexton. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Ingram with the steal. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. New Orleans leading by 8. Holiday left side. In the corner, it's Ingram. Favors inside, working on Drummond. And it's Ingram missing. Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Colin Sexton. And that one's good. Ingram
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside, Sexton. He dishes it to Garland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ball dishes to Ingram. The pass to Williamson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Okafor. Outside, Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Exum. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the combination of length and athleticism. When Larry Nance puts it on the deck, look out. Nice job to draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Holiday. And here is Dellavedova. Kicks to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From 10 feet out. And it's Dellavedova missing. New Orleans leading by 6. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Here's Hart. Now the feed to Hayes. Second chance shot. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And Bell kicks to Nance. Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Inside, here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Nance. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Hart. Here's Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Redick's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, to me, that's the next step for Larry Nance. This guy is so unselfish, but we don't yet know how good a facilitator he can become.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Locked loose. Porter passes to Sexton. Misses there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat. Up 8 points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So the Pelican 5 right now. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with ball, and it's Favors in at the center. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ingram kicks to Hart. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Left side, Ball. Out to Ingram. 3-pointer. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Outside, Ball. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Passes to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Pelicans pull it in. To the paint. Here's Williamson.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
That free throw good from Williamson. Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Redick is checked in. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ingram against Love. Williamson left side. 6 to shoot. Ball dishes to Favors. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Garland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Ball penetrating, and it's sent back by Drummond. Feeds to Sexton, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. The shot by Thompson, no good. New Orleans leading by 10. Ingram kicks the ball. .152 left to play here in the 4th. Right side Favors. And it's sent back by Drummond. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter, and he makes that one. Garland's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. And Holiday kicks to Favors, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Makes it off the glass.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Up against Ball, down low. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Ball. And that's now 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Andre Drummond. Right side, Ball. Thompson comes with the double team. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Trying to get open is Thompson, and it's Drummond missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead early, and so they foul intentionally. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Ball. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. He kicks to Holiday. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So New Orleans wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Ingram passes to Favors. Back to Ingram. Goes back up. Outside, Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now, here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical. The sky up for the board.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Now the pass to Favors. Ingram against Vucevic. Out to Ingram. And it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Now, here's Isaac. Now Fultz. The feed now to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. The dish to Vucevic. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Favors against Isaac. Vucevic, the 10-footer finds the target.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Ingram wide open, connects from 3-point range. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up or he's going to bury it every time.
Now here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Fultz. Gordon finds Isaac. Fultz against Ball. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount. And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Now here's Redick. Passes it to Miller. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Augustine. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. That ties it up. Gordon's got his second basket.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
To the inside. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. Buries it from three-point range. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Fast break, here they come. Back to Hart. There's the pass to Melly. Redick for three. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. He's out there with Hart. And there's Jackson. Then there's Okafor. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Redick passes to Okafor. Back to Redick. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 2. Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. And that one, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Jackson. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Boy, the energy by Okafor on display there really just kind of willed that shot in over some pretty stingy defense.
Here's Gordon. He kicks it to Ennis. Back to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Count the basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Okafor with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Vucevic. Oh, what a finish! Good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Holiday, trailing by 2. Ingram with it. There's the feed to Favors. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the Magic pick up 2. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Carter Williams. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Carter Williams. Fultz has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Favors. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Carter Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Real quickness on display from Carter Williams on the drive, forcing the defense to rough him up a bit, and that earns him trips to the foul line.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. And a change for the Pelicans. Nelly's checked in. In the corner, it's Ingram. That's tipped. Pass to Melly. Clock at 6. Holiday dishes to Williamson. For 3, Ingram. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
For the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Michael Carter Williams. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Redick surveying the D. To the middle. And then Okafor slams it in.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime. Right?
And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's a 1-2 in at the point. This is out there for Orlando.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Here's Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Tries again. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando leading. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Here's Fournier. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Now you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. And this guy knows how to finish. And his dunks are done with style.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Bamba finds Ross. Here's a 1-2. Pass to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Outside ball. It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Ingram kicks to Favors. Over Bamba. Favors can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. Inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Ingram outside. To the middle. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 11 points for Brandon Ingram. The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The pass to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williamson outside. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Bamba. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The drive by Gordon. Isaac kicks to Ennis. Feeds to Vucevic. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick's checked in for Williamson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Can't cash in from close range. Pelicans trail by 8. The drive by Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Brandon Ingram. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. He feeds it to Vucevic.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. And he makes both free throws. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Redick. Buries the long-range jumper. Redick's got 6.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
23 seconds left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. Down low. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Ball. 6 points for him.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Their backcourt, Ball and Redick. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Melli in at the 4 spot. A drive by Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
And a deep 3 from Redick. And the Pelicans get it back. Okafor finds Ball. Five on the clock. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And as he's checked in for Augustine. Magic leading by 5. Fultz looking around. And there's the feed to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's good. 2 points.
Superior focus from the journeyman there. I mean, Redick adept at staying with this shot through contact on the drive.
Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Ball. Ennis kicks to Isaac. Right side, Gordon. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. And stolen by Redick. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one falls.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
To the inside. Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Fultz against Redick. It's stolen by Fultz. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Isaac goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Ball against Fultz. On the wing, Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram attacking. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Stops, pops, and he comes up with the deuce.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williamson finds Favors. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Ingram, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
Magic leading by 9. And here's Fultz. Kicks it to Fournier. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
So it's Orlando now. Passes to Vucevic. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. It's stolen by Vucevic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Another shot. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Over Favors. And that one hits back iron. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
And it's Williamson missing. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Offline.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different. Here in New Orleans, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Winslow. Ingram kicks to Favors, 6 to shoot. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
There are very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
Back to Williamson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Jackson against Ingram. Valanciunas inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. On the wing, Holiday. Brooks covering. Ingram outside. Favors dishes to Ingram. And the pass to Williamson. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
They get the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Ball, the pass to Redick. Dishes it to Williamson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Kind of fun to watch a battleship cruise through the lane like that. That's Zion coming right at you.
Morant against Ball. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Favors. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutterich is checked in. Ball, the pass to Hayes. He dishes it to Redick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Passes it to Hayes. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Great read, great vision, great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Morant surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
There's good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Outside, Redick. Hayes trying to break free. Redick with the bucket.
Really good decision as Redick is playing at full speed, but slows down, makes the right choice.
It's Morant with the drive.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Hart kicks to Okafor. Off target at the rim. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, at the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Jackson is out there with Hart. And it's Okafor in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Ingram missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Gutteridge. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Basket good. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Hart the pass to Ingram. Okafor inside. He's against Clark. Picked away. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Holiday in for Hart. And Memphis making a change here. Jones drives in. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence as these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Jones drives in. Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williamson, the pass to Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Oh, look out!
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's, he's checked in for Jones. And Holiday kicks to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing. Covered by Winslow. Outside for Redick. Favors trying to break free. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Redick.
You can't let J.J. Redick get hot from there. And he usually starts the game that way. So this could be a long night.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Ball kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Winslow against Redick. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis the other way now. There's Winslow. Got a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. Hayes dishes to Favors. Poked away. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Nice shot by Brooks.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
It's Redick on the wing. Left side Favors. 5 to shoot. Redick passes to Hayes. Favors trying to break free. Hayes, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Grizzlies. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the... And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Valanciunas. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ingram against Winslow. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Back to Ingram. From deep three-point range, Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Morant. Excellent D there from Ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Ball. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home, maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Offensive rebound, Favors. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Valanciunas.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Morant passes to Jackson. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Morant finds Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Winslow against Ingram. Favors dishes to Ingram. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throws.
Well, the move from Winslow definitely gets slapped, still muscles up the shot, and it goes.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Melly, defended by Anderson. 3 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Okafor missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Right side Redick, and it's Hart top of the key. Back to Redick. Jackson up top. Feeds it to Okafor. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Okafor finds Jackson. Back to Okafor to halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jones the pass to Winslow. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Well, Winslow gets aggressive and puts the defense on their heels, leaving them no chance but the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutterich is checked in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Redick passes to Hayes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jones, no one around him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Hayes trying to break free. Hayes with the steal to the middle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Redick kicks to Holiday. Redick surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent an infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Jones dishes to Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Outside, Redick. That one's not going to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Anderson passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Anderson's such a unique point forward. He uses his size to see over the D and make those kind of passes.
Redick against Jones. Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. It's good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17-point game. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Redick, here we go. Pass to Melly. Back to Redick. Shot clock at 6. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
All the officials are all over that one.
The free throw drops for Redick.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jang. Allen with it. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Frank Jackson.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 17. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Back to Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really
The action always in full swing. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
There's Garland. And he banks in the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. At the top of the key, Favors. In the corner, it's Ingram. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Back to Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Pass to Sexton. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
To the inside. Ingram outside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Nice move. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And that one's good, Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now, here's Garland to the right side. Love against Williamson. Love the pass to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely, and he lays it straight in.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Ingram outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Pelicans shooting their first free throw tonight.
Numbers last year for them
just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram against Porter. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Redick finds Ingram. And he makes that one. Ingram's got 8 points.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard. A shot's good from Hayes.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Now Sexton. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hart the pass to Melly. And the shot goes in. Melly's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Sexton attacking. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Jackson kicks to Hayes. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Okafor's checked in for Nicole O'Malley. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Garland, the pass to Thompson. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Garland, and Okafor with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
There's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. There's Garland. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Back to Ball. Here's Hart, guarded by Porter. Hart kicks to Okafor. And it's Ball in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. His his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson looking it over. Outside, Ball. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Okafor trying to get open. And there's Williamson on the assist by Ball. Williamson's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
The pass to Holiday. Pass to Williamson. Back to Holiday. He gets that one. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Drummond in the post, covered by Okafor. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside, Ball. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Williamson. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And here is Ingram. He's got 8. Pass to Holiday. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they're able to recover. And that one's good by Favors. 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Osman. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finish one half of basketball. Pelicans lead by 11.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, what a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 8 points and 1 assist. Shaq, what'd you think? And that...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Ball finds Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And here are the Pelicans now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson. Garland
kicks to Sexton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Frank Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Jackson dishes to Ingram. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Back to Dellavedova. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Jackson dishes to Ingram. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Exum deciding where to go with it, and he converts the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 9. Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Jackson. Off with the layup.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Nance down low. Hayes on him. And Nance kicks to Exum. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 11.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Exum. Thompson. And another shot. Exum. Here's Thompson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And then for Cleveland, Rindler's checked in, and it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Taken away by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Pelicans have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Right side Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his third basket of the night right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball with it. He's got 7. The drive by Williamson. And it's sent back by Drummond. One-on-one here. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Holiday with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans out in front by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Sexton attacking. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. The Pelican shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Hart the pass to Williamson. Now Ball. Back to Williamson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Taken away by Holiday. Down low. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 21. The Cavaliers shooting 43% for the game. And it's Sexton penetrating. And yes, it's good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Ball kicks to Hart. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot's good from Nance.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Pelicans leading by 17. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Ingram attacking. That shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Thompson with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And here is Ingram. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Thompson. Crafty move. Second chance shot. Pelicans with the rebound. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Free throw good. Garland. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, Ball. Kicks to Ingram. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Drummond dishes to Nance. Okafor grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 17. And stolen by Drummond. Ingram with the steal. Ball with it. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Thompson.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Darius Garland. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:16 left in the game. Pelicans leading by 13. Ball finds Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Back to Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Nance. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Boy, if you let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Favors. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Gordon against Williamson. Clock at 6. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Ball kicks to Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Favors inside. He's covered by Isaac. Ingram against Isaac. Here's Favors. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
When they look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Count that one from Isaac.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
The drive by Williamson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Favors finds Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 8 feet away. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. That's tipped.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Ingram passes the ball. And it's sent back by Isaac. 4-on-3 break. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. And here's Fultz. Passes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday with the ball. Basket counts.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Now here's Ross. And that time, also a missed shot. Pelicans leading by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Ingram against Gordon. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Melly passes to Ingram. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Redick against Bamba. Here is Ross. To the middle. Here's Augustine. Misses in close. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 2. And we'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
We got Jahlil Okafor. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so Jackson nails both of them. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Augustine, no luck. Pelicans leading by 4. Hart the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Okafor. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's Redick on the wing. Floats one up. Rebound by the Magic. Carter-Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Okafor. Redick's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Augustine against Jackson. Here's Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Bamba with it, working on Hayes. Back to Bamba. Isaac outside. Over in the corner, Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Inside, stolen by Bamba. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Isaac. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ball kicks to Ingram. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Hayes down low. He's against Gordon. It's Ingram on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Gordon finds Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Zion Williamson. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Isaac against Ingram. The baseline J off the mark.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Back to Ingram. Two points. That one goes. The Magic trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Right side, Ball. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Fultz.
Take a look at Isaac there, just patrolling the passing lanes, outstanding at knowing when to anticipate that pass.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Off target from three-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top, up 4.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pelicans leading by 4. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Back to Williamson. And there's the pass to Holiday. Ingram against Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Here's Ball. The offensive rebound. Favors. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon with that vertical and length.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker. Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Isaac goes in. Vucevic trying to get open. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Isaac.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Ross against Redick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Carter Williams with the bucket. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And it's Williamson missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Ennis slams it in.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Jackson passes to Redick. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And the technical free throw is good.
You talk about a player who steadily improved over the course of his career. That's J.J. Redick, maximizing his potential.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And Holiday kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Redick. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. It's Redick on the wing. Goes back up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Redick against Ross. Redick surveying the D. Back to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now Fultz to the inside. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. 11 points in the game. Holiday finds Ingram. Goes up to the stripe. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans lead by 1. And in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. He's out there with Favors, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Ingram. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Left side Fournier. Pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Pass to Hayes. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ingram trying to get open. Hayes, no good. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Terrence Ross. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Yep, that one goes.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Isaac. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. That one goes in. And the Magic lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Ingram kicks to Favors. Ingram drawing the double team. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing. Orlando, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gordon with no one around. But they recover it. He dishes it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Fultz. The putback. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pelicans trail. Outside Ball. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Favors. And Holiday kicks the ball. For 3, Ingram. Fournier pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Count that one from Isaac.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
And that one's good. Ingram.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Ingram against Isaac. Ingram attacking. Yes!
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Orlando with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers, but things change fast in this league.
Favors against Fultz. The dish to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Count it!
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Right side Favors. Great tee that time from Vucevic. Right side Fournier. Basket good. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead. So the Magic win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.